Today I am going to actually be doing a camp build tutorial. So I've chosen a site here which I thought is kind of cool, kind of neat. The goal here is to make the camp or the build or the structure to look as clean and as finished as possible. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and let's get started. And I'll show you where this spot is on the map. Let's take a look here. So if we go to the map, we are right here. Now what's interesting about this spot right here is this is where the new map expansion is going to take place. It's going to take place somewhere right around here in this area. I have no idea what it's going to look like or how you're going to be able to enter that area because I didn't see anything in the PTS about what's planned or what's going to happen. I've seen a few videos on it, but really haven't checked it out. I'm going to take my my current camp, and I'm just going to move it. I'm going to put it in this spot right here. But anyways, let's lay some foundations. Let's see if we can get around all these trees and rocks. And I have no idea what I'm going to do right now because I didn't plan anything here. I'm just going to make something. So let's just put some foundations down and see where it... Oh shit, what the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, those firecracker berries hit me. You know, I could adjust all this, but I'm not going to try to adjust it too much. I'm just going to go with whatever I get. So let's move these over here. And then this over here. And then let's take these out. Alright. So now we have to figure out... Okay, so it looks like this. It actually looks like a cross. So let's take a look up here. See how it's going to look now. Alright, so basically it's going to be a simple structure that... Alright, that's kind of cool. Alright, whatever. So the easiest walls kits to use are these contemporary walls. And it's best to go with doors like this. And then just go all the way around the damn thing. Just, you gotta move. You gotta move too. Gotta get out of the way. So let's get over here and then do this. Alright, so place your walls like this. Just real quick and dirty. And then like this. Oh, one thing I forgot to do that I usually like to do with foundations is I like to set everything up so that it's aligned and follows a direction. So let's give it some textures and we'll see if it all lines up. So for example, go here to, these are good floors to use. This one here. And then just check to see that it aligns. See how these boards actually link to each other? That's perfect. That's what we want. Now let's continue to do that and make sure that everything is lined up. One of them might actually be turned around the way we don't want it, so we're going to have to turn it back. But everything looks pretty good right now. So let's just go with this. Oh, look, this one's not right. Actually, this one right here in the middle is probably bad. Okay. That is the correct way. Yes, that is the correct way. And then here, and then here. Oh, that one's not correct. So which one is really off? It looks like this one's off. There it is. All right, there you have it. So this will be a basic structure for our house. I know it's kind of weird. It's just a simple cross, and it goes around like this. But one thing we have to pay attention to now is staircase. Where am I going to put the staircase? Because this is going to go up to a second level, and I want to do basically the exact same thing. So let's get a staircase in here. Stairs. And this is just kind of a... Alright, that looks cool. But I think we're going to go with this one here. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, okay. Ah, shit, why? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. Okay. E for build. Yes. There you go. E for build. So that's built. So this will support all your upper floors. But what we're going to do now is we're not going to put upper floors just quite yet. Because remember I said I wanted to have a clean ceiling on the lower level of the build? Let's just put the walls up for now. And I will show you exactly how to do this. There's a little bit of a build order that needs to happen when you're doing stuff like this. And obviously you can put things in an order where it doesn't like, and you can take it apart and redo it. But, you know, if you know how to put things together in the correct order, it is so much easier and so much quicker to get these things done. Generally on the first floor, we have like, you know, we have like kitchen, dining room, living room, and sometimes a little spare bathroom or something like that. And then second floor is usually like 2 bed, 2 bath, you know, something like that. But in this situation, I think we're just going to have a small kitchen, dining, and living area. And then upstairs will be the 2 bedrooms and 2 bath. So that's how I'm going to plan this structure. But let's get started with the clean ceilings, because it's like one of the very first things that actually needs to be done. And now, I know not everybody has these build kits, especially if you're new to the game and you've just started playing. You're not going to have all of these resources available to you. But if you do happen to have these resources available to you, this right here is the best one ever. It is called, it is called the Ranch House Roof. And so this, I love this roof so much. And you can just place it right here on the... All right, now before I do this, let's get my guy and just come in here and let's turn the light on, because I want to make sure that I'm doing the textures. See these textures right here? One thing about these textures is that I really want them to be in an orientation that makes sense to itself. And what I mean by that is when you make these roofs and you want to you change them to be angled up like this, they look better if they're at opposing like angles to each other. So for example, if you set the first pieces of roof like this, you're going to want to set the second pieces of roof like this. Okay? And there's a purpose, there's a reason for that, and the reason is that I'll show you in just a little bit as soon as I can get this piece set. Oh, okay, now this piece doesn't want to set for some reason, but if it doesn't, let's just turn it back down like that, and then let's make it flat, and then let's try to make sure that when these pieces set in, oh, you know what? See, I screwed up the build order already. These pieces are probably not setting because I put these stairs over here. Oh, no. Here it goes. Here it goes. There it goes. All right, so now if you check it, you're going to notice that it angles up like that. And it's good because it's angled, it's like this with the opposing piece. And that's what you want. And part of the reason you want that is because there is a texture underneath it that looks like this. It is so beautiful. It is so clean. And what I'm trying to achieve here is to make sure that the texture, like, it repeats like as best as possible so that it doesn't look like, you know, patchwork pieces of stuff that don't match next to each other. So if you turn off the build menu, you can see that, you know, there's this little thing in the middle right there. And then there's no seam, no line, nothing. So it looks like one continuous piece. That's what we're looking for. And that's kind of a detail that I think is overlooked by most people. But I absolutely want it to be like, you know, there. I want to make sure that these pieces fit together so well that you have absolutely no seam in it. You know? That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm trying to achieve here. Now, the only weird thing about this staircase set is that it has this big gap in it. You know, it's kind of ugly. The one staircase that I can change that doesn't have a gap in it is this one. But, you know, it works. It's okay. This thing is fine. So, I mean, we'll go with it. The other staircase you can use that, if you have it, is this one. This one looks nice. But anyways, so, you know, in the final, you know, build you're going to have this roofing here that looks really nice, or this ceiling here that looks super nice, and then you're going to have this thing. And it's going to kind of break the ceiling, and it's a little bit ugly, and I don't like it that much, but there's really no way around it. There is a way around it, but then what you need to do is you have to build your staircase outside of the structure, somewhere really, really discreet and like not noticeable, or just completely totally covered that is inaccessible. You build it outside the structure in a place where you can't see it, and then you can still snap upper floors to it, because you will eventually need to snap upper floors to it. Even with this roofing on top of it, you will be able to snap floors into this roofing. But you need a gantry to do that. Another thing that's advantageous about putting this thing outside the structure and hiding it completely and totally so you can't see it is that you will be able to place staircases inside the structure in places that you wouldn't normally be able to place it. Like, for example, I have this. Look at this. This is gorgeous. This is a beautiful staircase. But see how it snaps? And it supports... It would support upper floors, but as long as you have a staircase gantry right here, somewhere in the build that supports all of the floors next to it, then this one doesn't necessarily support anything. And you can glitch it out and kind of place it anywhere in the build that you want. So there's a lot of advantage to doing that. But as far as I know, you need to have one of these staircase gantries in place somewhere within your build so that it supports all upper floors. Okay, so here we are. Go downstairs and look at it. That is nice. Yeah? Yeah? That is very nice. Okay. So that's what we're going for. Let's get the upper level floors, and let's choose a texture that we really like, or something that's easy to use, like this, for example. Is that the same orientation that I have it down here? Let me find out. Okay, so up here we have this little scratch in the corner. Okay, I know how it should be. So go up here, place these right there like this. There it is. See, now, what's really cool about this is these floors will embed directly into these ceilings. That's what I love about it. Look, and the ceiling is still there. It's so cool. The flooring embeds directly into the ceiling. And so that's why you want to make sure that when you place these floors, they're all oriented the correct direction. Because once you, if you want to change the direction that the orientation of the floor goes, it's really difficult to do. Because if you're not careful, you can accidentally delete part of your ceiling, just like I did right here. So if I want to put it back, I want to make sure the orientation is correct, and then I want to get back to my roof. That's not the correct orientation. Oh, there it is, correct orientation. So that's back. Now let's put the floor back into it. And it's right here, and we want to make sure it's correct. That is good. And then let's keep doing floors, and we'll fill it up. Yep. Yes. Okay, so here we are, the upper floor. Now, you know what? The second floor is an exact repeat of the lower floor, with the exception that you're not going to do this another level of you're not going to do another level of flooring. You're just going to set the roof in place. But we're not going to do that yet. We're going to do our outside, our exterior roof first. I mean, this is not going to be the best looking house ever, but I wanted to show an example of how to build a roof like this. So where do we go? We got to go to walls. We got to pick our wall roofing pieces, you know, let's just use this because it's there and I can just go with it. So put this here, let's put this here. You can change all these after. It's so easy to do it this way because it's really hard to find when you have so much stuff in the build menu after you've played for so many years and bought so many different kits. Um, oh, right here. You start to like lose things. Like you can't find things very easily anymore. Now, if you go here and you edit it, you can actually change it back to, and then change it back to this. Let's just change it back to this contemporary kit. Oops. Back to the temporary kit right there. So let's go here. We're going to use this Helvetia roof kit, and basically we're just going to go all the way across the house like this, and then get it set up like that, and then get it set up like that. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do that, and then go like that. So now you want the other piece of the roof to go straight across, you know, and it's going to meet right here at the apex. It's going to look so awesome. But the way you get this is you have to take this flame trap, and I'm sure a lot of people know how to do this, but for roofing, this is how it works. You got to take the flame trap, and you got to burn it out. You got to get rid of it. Oh, man, I can't reach it. Oh, yes, it reached the other side. Okay, so you do that there. You got to burn out these two pieces here, and then you got to burn out two more pieces here. Burn it all out. Get rid of it. Oh, please hit it. Please hit it. Please hit it. Oh, it didn't reach. Oh, it reached. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so now you got this open space here of broken roof. You can build right through it. That's what's so cool about this thing. So let's, okay, so go back to the roof kit, and let's get our Helvetia stuff. You know what? This is not gonna fit here because, I'll tell you why. Because there's this lower edge on the roof, and if it touches another lower edge, it has collision or something like that. So what you can do is, if you have it, you can get this other kit. It's this one. It's called the Pines Barrens Cabin Roof. And it has no lower edge. So if you put it like there, like that, you can change it back later, but see what I'm saying? Is this lower edge, it's almost like a gutter looking thing. It will have collision with the other roof if it has it, and so sometimes it won't build for that reason. But you can change it out and then change it back, and then it'll force itself in, so you get that, which I think looks really nice. But when you're trying to put it together, it doesn't quite fit, so you have to kind of force it to fit. But that's just the Fallout 76 build thing, you know. It's just really weird like that. So I'm gonna get this log cabin kit again, because it doesn't have that edge, and it'll fit really, really nicely in there. And then you can change it back to the Helvetia set, and it fits. Okay, so yeah, just a weird little thing that the build kit does. You have to work with it. You have to trick it as best as you can. And that's part of what makes these camp builds so difficult, is that you literally have to experiment by trial and error to see how this thing actually works and functions. But anyways, so that's the way you build a roof like this. And now you can change everything back to the set that you really like. Like, I want to use this set right here. But I also have other sets. I have this like copper roofing set, which I think looks gorgeous. But I think we're just going to go with Helvetia right now, because it has that white lip, that white edge right there that looks really nice. So, yeah, all said and done, everything looks really nice. And then if you want to repair all this stuff really quickly, you can just go to your camp module down there and then just like repair all, and it'll all come back. But we're not going to do that right now, because I got to do something else first before I repair everything here. And what that is if you come inside the structure here and you look up, if you repair everything, you're going to see like these pieces of roof hanging down. And it's going to look like stupid and messed up. And it's not going to be very clean or very beautiful at all. So if you understand how houses are actually built, you know that there's a ceiling inside, the room. And then above that ceiling is like an attic space and then the roofing structure. And so you're going to have like this attic crawl space up here where the roof it's going to be empty, and then the roof pitches up, and then of course you have the exterior of the roof. That's how all houses are actually built in real life. So we're going to kind of do the same thing here in Fallout 76. So the way we do this is you got to go up to your roof again, and you have to burn out everything. Destroy everything. Take it all out. All of it. So take this stored, this thing right here. Try to burn out as much as you can. Try to get it all the way across, you know what I mean? As much as you can. Oh, please reach, please reach. Oh, it's not reaching. Sucks. So I gotta reset it. If you get it closer, it might just, yeah, it'll work right there. Anyways, yep, that's what it takes. Just a lot of destroying and burning it out. And now let's get up here. Okay, so let's just start with this. So basically all you got to do is, just like you did in the bottom floor, you got to go with the roofs. Oh, and by the way, this really eats up a lot of camp budget. So I'm going to check the orientation of it. It's like that. That's good. And then we're going to do this way. Make sure this one goes the way we want it. No, not that way. Okay, so just checking orientation to make sure. See that? That's not the orientation I want. So let's fix it. Turn it around and then just flip it around a few times. And then you'll see the texture matches. Like, see, there's a little bit of texture right up here in the ceiling. You'll see that it matches, and that's exactly what you're looking for. That's what I'm looking for, because I like the textures to match so that it doesn't look all messed up and patchwork like. And then I'm happy. I don't know what makes you happy, but that's something that makes me happy. You know, and I like to be happy in this game, so I do things that I think look good and make me feel good about what I'm doing. So yeah, that's kind of why I play this game, actually. And I hope is what I would hope is the reason why anyone else would play this game, you know, because that's what brings me joy, and that's what I like to do in Fallout 76. It's probably why I played it so long, too. But this has always been, like, one of the aspect of the game that's been, like, really, really fun for me. Just doing this. So, let's see. Okay, that's not where I want it. Let's turn it around. Oops. That's not working. Is that working? That's good. Okay, so now we have this, right? Check it out. It's partially finished. But now that it's partially finished, what you can do is go back to the top of the roof here. And remember I said that, yeah, we got to burn out everything. So the best way to do that is to repair one piece of roof up here. Say, yeah, we'll repair that piece right there. And we'll repair this piece over here. And then take the flame trap and continue with burning out the rest of the roof. So let's get these pieces here and burn it out. That's good. And then over here, take the flame trap and then burn these pieces out right here. trigger it. Burn, baby, burn. Alright. Now, with that out of the way, you can continue to put these... Whoa. You can continue to put these things in here. Where is it? There it is. And the orientation here, I want it to be... Oh, that's not working, huh? You know why? Because these stupid things. So if this is kind of in the way, because of this stupid little thing on the edge, what you can do is you can flip this down. And it will sit right on top of the other roof. Flip it down. You can flip it back up later, but I think this will be okay for now. And also what's interesting about this is if you can see this, like the way it is, it's actually one roof pancaked on top of another roof. So they are separated by a thin layer. I just always thought that is so cool and crazy and wild. And there's a whole lot of other stuff that you can do with roofing, you know, just by using this technique right here. So that's also, yeah, kind of cool, I think. But anyways, let's finish this off by turning this orientation, I think, this way. Let's just see how it looks. Because, like I said, I want it to be in it. Oh, shit, I killed it. I fucking deleted it. Is it this? I think it's that way, right? Try it again. Try not to delete it. I think this is the correct way. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, that's the correct way. That's the way that it should be for the best orientation on the texturing. And then you want to make sure that it also sits... Yep, I think that's correct. That looks just about right. Yep. See how that looks? That, to me, that is very important. That is a very important detail that cannot be overlooked. Because this is how you make your camps look absolutely gorgeous. You know, they say the devil is in the detail. It is absolutely true. So, oh shit. But anyways, since we're on the first floor, check it out. Take a look. How gorgeous is that? Oh, yes. First floor ceilings. Second floor ceilings. Oh my goodness. I just love it. Okay, let me just see if it's... Yeah, I think that's correct. And I think that's correct. So, like, if you... Okay, let's look at it very carefully. There's a little bit of, like, this thing right there. It looks like a star point where all four pieces meet right in the middle. It's not bad. In fact, you can use that to your advantage. Say, for example, you want to put some... let me see if I have anything. No, nothing. If you want to put some lighting up there, for example. Say you want to place like one of these things. You see that little star point where it is? You can actually place it right on top of it. And that's a good indication that it's right in the middle of these four pieces right here, if that's what you're looking for, you know? So you can do like that. Get a lamp in it. But anyways, you have this. Yeah. So once all of this is done, you can start... Well, you know, you should have a floor plan already. But if you don't, you got to figure it out, right? I don't have a floor plan. But anyways, going back to the roof now, these pieces right here are down here like this. So you're going to have to fix all of this roofing first to get that. Let's do this. So repair all structure. Do it. And then you get this right here. Oops. Ooh, that's dumb. I can't access it. But you can access it if you go into the build mode and then you go into, what is it called? Free camera. So go into free camera mode and then get as close as you can to it and then select it and then, yes, put it back. Same thing for this one. There you go. There, now you can... come out of free cam, and there you go. That's what you get. That's what you get. That is so cool. I just absolutely love the way this looks. I mean, look at this. It's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. Look at the apex. It comes to a perfect point right in the middle. Goes all the way across. It's just gorgeous. I mean, this is only an example of what you can do with these build kits. But I think this is a pretty good showcase to just show you how that works. So if you go into free cam mode again, you can go through the ceiling and you will see that there is this upper like attic crawl space, and it's cut off by the other pieces of roof. It's all cut off right here, but if you wanted to storage things up here in the roof, I'll show you how to do that too. Say for example you wanted to put some power up here. You got to come up there, you got to go up there physically with your guy. You got to be on top of it. You can't use free cam mode because you actually have to touch it physically with your guy. You can put the roofs down like this. Okay? Put the roofs down like this. Like that. Like that. Okay, let's just do it here like this for now. You can put a generator up here. The smallest or the easiest generator to do is this little generator here. You can put this in here. Like if this is if the vanilla build kit is all you have, you can just put this right here. Like just right there. And then you can put some power connectors. And what's cool about power connectors is that as long as they're connected, they give like a radius of power. And so just put it on the roof like this. And connect it like that. And then you can go all the way across the build with it, right? You can just go like that, and then you're going to get these crazy ass roofs that are like textures on top of textures. And then you can go all the way across with the power. Just put more power in. More power. And then you can get your power to go all the way across. And then maybe just put a little bit of power in here. A little bit of power in here. And then connect everything. Now, what is so cool about this, what is so cool, is that you can put everything back and it stays. Look at the power connectors. They stay. They do not move. They stay exactly where you place them. Check out the generator. It stays. It doesn't move. It's still in there. And you can see the smoke coming out of it. So, oh, and then you get stupid little things like this. See this, for example? That's the top of the conduit or the power connector sticking out of the roof. You can fix that by just opening it up again and moving it back just a little bit, you know? For example. Same thing on this side, you know? But, yeah, that is one way to power the house from the roof so that you don't see any of the wiring. And that was kind of the way we did it in the old days, you know? The old days, like a couple years ago, when we didn't have those awesome new generators. But if you go up here, you know, now you can place things like, oh, look, you can see all the smoke coming through. So that's such an ugly thing, right? You're really not going to use that if you have so much resources at your disposal, because there's so many other generators now that you can use. And look, these are all lighted now because they have power. But it's interesting because you don't even need these things anymore. You don't need to do those really anymore, because now if you... there is a new generator set. And trust me, this generator set is awesome. So if you take one of these fusion generators and you have the build skin from the Atom Shop, you can put this thing in there. This thing is like a excuse me. This thing is like a power transmitter generator. So one thing I want to illustrate here is that anywhere you place this in the camp, you can put this so far away from the house. You can put it all the way on the edge of the map. Right there, for example. If it's like even way back there, and now just to show you that it actually works, I'm going to delete this generator. Oops. I'm going to delete this. So there's no more power in these no more power in these things, okay? These things are dead now. But because we have this special generator here, it will continue to power everything in the house with power trans. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's only catching this side of the build. It's not catching this side. Look at that. I didn't... Okay, well, I'm wrong because I thought it would do the whole camp, but it only does like one side of the camp. So it's over there. It'll transmit power to these lightings right here, but it can't reach this one. So if you want to reach the entire camp, you would just have to build two, one on either side of your camp. But just wanted to show that that's a pretty awesome thing. This no longer needs to be connected by wiring. You can just place it somewhere in the camp. And if you place it like in the house, somewhere in the house, it'll provide power to everything. See, now this light has power up here. And then any other light you put in the house that requires some kind of like power connection or some like radiant power, they all receive power now. But if you have something like a vendor, for example, and you want it to animate, it will not animate unless it is actually like this, for example. If you have one of these guys and you want it to animate, it's not going to animate unless, say, let me just line it up. It's not going to animate unless it's actually plugged into like a physical conduit. So let's open up the ceiling and see if we have one nearby. See that? Let's connect it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, so it's connected. But there's no power in these conduits right now, so if we want to, let's close this ceiling here. Close it. Now you have a wire coming through the ceiling like that, right? He's not powered. So if you want to take this thing here, let's take it up to the roof. Carry it, come up here. Let's put it up here for just a moment. Let's put it right here. It's not going to fit, but just to show as an example of what you could do, because you could probably build this roof ever so slightly higher. Let's see here. And you can probably fit it. But if you wanted to do this and then connect this physically, then close it up. So you're going to have a little bit of it sticking out on the top. You know, some people might be fine with that. You know, some people are like, yeah, that's not bad. That's okay. Whatever. It's not bad looking. But I want to make it a little bit more pretty, so I'm going to line it up just a little bit. This is just, yeah, what I like to do. I like to get everything lined up and set up just as best as I can possibly make it. And then, you know, you have this little thing sticking out. But it's not bad because it actually looks like a piece of the roof that's a little bit like, you know, something, you know, like a flue or a something that comes off the top of the roof to, you know, make the house function or whatever. Anyways, it doesn't look bad, right? And look, now you have a vendor that is totally animated, and he has the wiring coming through the ceiling. So just as an example, of what you can do, you know, with this stuff up here. And then, of course, the other thing I was going to show is basically how to double wall these things. And like I said, there's something special about this build kit, this contemporary housing build kit. And I'll show you why. Because you can take these walls and you can flip them on top of each other. So we have one here like this. And we have one here like, then you can flip it around and do that. Same here, flip it around, and then do the same thing. And then, like, you know, spaces like this, I would just, you know, set it up like a bathroom or something, like a little side room or a utility area, a closet or something. I don't know. And then close one of these off, make it a solid wall. And then you have... And then if you want to change the texturings on the floor, you need to raise the roof like this. And then you can select the floor and then you can change it. Let's make it a, let's just make it a white tile, you know? And then you can close the floor. Go to the other side, do a similar thing, change the texture, and then replace it. Go back. Now, if you want to make, grab some wallpapers and you want to do like a tiled bathroom or something like this, you can do it like this. You can put a door in it. There's a door. Let's put just a regular old contemporary white door. Well, this is a nice door, but you know what? Let's just go for this one. And then I like to have them swing into the room like this and go into the side of a wall that is, you know, not that much space. So that this space is open and it's more easy to walk inside, you know? You know what I mean? So, you know, the door swings in like that. The majority of the space of the room is here, and then this is the wall. And then, of course, you can do the wallpaper on the outside wall now, and it's going to look really nice because it's all continuous and just pretty. Let's do this one. And then, of course, you can just change like these things, these walls out to anything that you want. You know, like you can make it all windows. Let's do this one. This one has a little bit of an issue. It's really hard to double wall because you're on top of a staircase gantry. Where is it? Where are the damn walls? Here they are. Let's make this a doorway. Let's just make them both doorways for now because I don't know. Whoa, why is that not working? Uh-oh. For some reason, I can't place a wall here. It intersects with something existing. It might have something to do with the ceiling? Maybe? Huh. Okay, well, that's a little bit of a weird thing now. I don't know why it's not accepting a wall here. Okay, now there's... See, now things like this sometimes happen. You have to investigate why. There's something, you know, collision. Something to do with collisions. Something to do with, like... Something that just doesn't like it. I don't know. It could be anything. Like, it could be so many different issues. I just don't know what causes it sometimes, you know? There it goes. See that? See that? Something really weird about this roofing that made it do that. Now let's go back. So you really have to mess around with it quite a bit, because when it starts getting stacked up with all kinds of like build elements, it sometimes gets really picky, really finicky, and it just doesn't like what you did. And then you have to figure out why. And then once you figure it out, you can, you know, build it, tear it apart, rebuild it, you know, whatever you need to. You can start planning out your floor plan, or just start getting your floor plan, you know, in order. So, you know, if you don't like it, you can take it out. Let's just take this out for now. Actually, I should have left it, but because this can be a, basically this can be a 2-room. Look at this. Okay, so let's put this guy over here somewhere. Whereas, you know what? It's not gonna let you change him because this thing, you know. All right, let's just get him out of the way. Put him somewhere where it's like out of the way right here. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this into a 2-floor upper bedroom, and we're gonna make this into a separated bathroom. We're gonna make this into a single, like this. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But anyways, let's let's do this. You know, and then we'll make this. So this is going to be their own private space on this side, and then this is going to be their own private space on this side. So let's do the tile, just to be consistent, make it go all the way around. And then we're going to separate the room right here. Oh, and we are going to do this, you know, because you need it. So if you're going to separate the room, you're going to put one door. Oh, shit. See, now we have this problem again. Damn it. I should not have removed those walls until I was ready. All right, now let's just do this. Just do it the way that it worked. It makes your life easier. Okay, so we're going to put a door there, we're going to put a door there. And then let's just put that back now, because it's going to make things confusing if we don't. Come out here and do the same thing. Just for, you know. Alright, so let's do this now. Put this walls up here like this, like this. Go like this. Right. So here's your upper floor and your 2 separate bedrooms, and each with its own bathroom. Right. So let's do some. Whoops. Let's do some wallpaper. Let's give it a little bit of a different wallpaper. Let's make one room white and one room red. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go like this. Alright. And then over here we're gonna make this one white. So there you go. And this room comes complete with its own vendor and a bathroom with a door. And then you come out here, and then this bedroom comes with, you know, all of its amenities. So let's see here. Where's the door? Okay, let's put the door in there. Let's see. You can place it pretty much the same as the other, because, you know, since it's a small room now. you can open it, and you don't really have anything on this side of the wall. So you have these spaces that are open. Then you have the second bedroom over here. It looks like this. Yep. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And if you want to change, like I said, change the carpets or something, you can do it like this. Well, it's going to be like that. So let's do this. Let's change it to a carpet. Let's give it this, what's a good one? Let's just change it to, let's do that. Let's put that carpet in here. Put this down. Push this down. Now you see how much time it takes to simply just change textures. And there you go. There's your carpet. Let's get one of those lamps. Put it in here. Put it right here in the corner, just for a little bit of lighting. So there you go. There's one of your rooms. And then over here, since we have this, you know what we can do? Let's change this wall. Let's make it this kit right here. And then sometimes the build kits actually have really nice exterior textures that really kind of work on the interior as well. And then you can go like this, 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 and it matches kind of, you know. So that's cool. And then on the inside, it's going to have this texture. If you want it to also be matching, then, well, you're shit out of luck. But you can change it to something that works a little bit more like take the barn set, for example. It has this really nice, like, white frame around the door, and it's red, so it's not bad. So let's try that. And if you wanted to match the hallway with it, you could basically just take, if you have a red wallpaper, you can use it and just do like this, and then you get a little nice little matching hallway right here. So you get like this, you know. This is kind of cool. So you get something like that, and then you can put your doors in. Doors. Let's use something pretty. Since I have so much nice doors, you can get one that goes like that. Opens this in this orientation. See? There we go. That's cool. And then you can put another one. It's going to be a little slightly different door because different doors have different, like, sides for the hinges. Whoa, why is that floating? Oh, man, you know what? Sometimes doors won't fit on these gantry. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's a problem. I'm not sure why. And then if you get a door that doesn't fit, put something that does fit and then change it. Like, I don't know why some of the doors won't fit, but you can do it like that. It's easy enough, and you know, it's just another little thing to trick the build kit. Anyways, I think that just about does it for this tutorial. There's so much more I can do in this place. So much more. But it would take, like, literal hours. Hours upon hours just to figure out exactly what I want in here and decorate it and make it just all my own, you know? But this is really the most, like, important thing that I wanted to show off in this this video, is how to build a roof like this and how to get these, like, beautiful, like, interior space ceilings. Like, this, in my opinion, is like one of the most, this is like one of the best things you can do to make your camp look so fresh and so clean and just so beautiful, you know? And then, you know, and then the whole thing with the double wall technique, so there's like no seam in the wall that just kind of disrupts it. And then, you know, having those spaces that make sense to a house. You know, like bathrooms. You know, you can put toilets in here now. You can put curtains and all kinds of like, you know, wall decorations and fixtures and just anything and everything that you have available to you. Where is it? I want to put a toilet right now. It's cool because they're under appliances. It's so dumb. You gotta. There it is. It's called an appliance. The toilet. There it is. I have this gold toilet. It's so awesome. I love it. It's like, you know. There it is, baby. I can take a shit. Close the door for some privacy. And let's go do our business. So there you have it. Here we are on the toilet. Anyways, just gonna cut it here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that was useful, and I hope it makes sense and is something that that people can use to, you know, kind of improve the build on their camp. So thanks a lot, and thank you for watching, and have a great day. Over and out.